What's up, you guys? So today I just decided that I was just gonna talk about back to school stuff just because I just returned to school this week. I actually started on Tuesday instead of Monday, and it's been I just burped. It's been interesting. So basically, I went back to school on Tuesday. I didn't have to be there until 8 o'clock in the morning. School actually starts at 7:40. So basically, I went into the school at 8 o'clock. Well, it was like 7:45. I went into the school and so I went into the school. I went right to the guidance office because I had to get my schedule and everything. So they gave me my schedule, and I was really excited because basically I have all the same afternoon classes that I had in the beginning of the year. So in the beginning of the year, I went to the Votech in the morning, and then I went to the regular, like my school, in the afternoon and did my gen ed classes. So they gave me my same afternoon schedule that I had in the beginning of the school year. So that was really good. That took some of the anxiety off of going back in the middle of the year. Well, at the end of the year. So on Monday, they pretty much told me that I had to. So basically, what they said was that I was not going to pass 11th grade, but they weren't going to make me repeat it. They were going to let me be a senior next year, but then they were going to have me come back the following year and be a super senior. So I would have to do 2 senior years because I wouldn't have all the credits that I need for 11th grade. But, so they figured something out. They gave us like a 4-year plan sort of thing that, let me see what it actually says, because I didn't really understand it when she was explaining it. But so with what they did for me right now, it looks as though I can graduate on time and not have to repeat 12th grade. So basically, so this year I'm gonna be taking, or I am taking, English 11, Algebra 2 / trigonometry, American Cultures 10, which is 10th grade American Cultures, because I didn't take a social studies class in 10th grade. I did, but at the Votech. So at Votech, they give you your social studies there, but it doesn't give you the right amount of credits or whatever. I don't know how to really explain it. So they put me in a 10th grade American Cultures class. And so I'm taking chemistry now, wellness, which is gym, and health. And my electives, they gave me an art elective, and they gave me a multicultural foods elective. So those are my 2 electives, plus my study halls. So then that means in 12th grade, what I have to take to graduate on time is English 12, I have no idea what math that is, but it says MFTW / Algebra 2. What the heck is that? I don't know what that is. But then it says for social studies, I have to take econ. So that's gonna be great. And science is environmental and astronomy, so I have to take 2 science. So originally I asked them if they could give me 2 science class, or 2 science and 2 maths this year, but since they already made my schedule and everything, they were just gonna give me 2 math and 2 sciences next year. So that way I can pass on time. So they're gonna give me 2 of those. So that's what they did there. They gave me 2 sciences and 2 maths. So yeah. Then I'm taking gym because you need gym to graduate. And then I have to pick 1 elective to get full credit for the year. So basically that's how it's gonna work for me. I'm gonna take my normal classes, every class that I have right now I'm taking, and then over the summer I do have to take English 11 again and American Cultures again over the summer, because those were my 2 lowest grades in the cyber school. So those are the ones that they're making me repeat this summer, which I'm doing it online, so it's not gonna be like, I'm not gonna be sitting in the school, so I'm at least gonna be at home or outside or something like that. And I'll still get to have a good summer. Summer school is not every single day of the week, and it's not all day long like regular school is, so that's a plus. The only downfall is that it's expensive and that it's school in the summertime, when summertime is your vacation. So, but I have to do what I have to do to get my grades up, to graduate on time, to succeed and follow the plans that I want to do or want to have for my life. I want to be a success in Elena's eyes. So, yeah. I don't want to look like a failure. I don't want to look like I gave up. I'm not worried about anybody else but me and Elena. I mean, I'm worried about everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, I care about everybody else, but like, opinion-wise for my education and my success in life, I'm only worried about what me and Elena think, as I don't want to let Elena down. Like, I don't know how to really explain it. Like, my goal in life is to graduate with my class, go to nursing school, get my RN, and become a nurse. And I would love to live with Jaden, who hopefully by that time would be my husband. I want to have our family all in the same home, everything like that. But I want that life. Like, I want that lifestyle, and I don't want Elena to think that I gave up and just didn't try. I want her to see that I was a successful teen mom. I want to set an example, because I know being a teen mom isn't ideal, and it's not something you want for your kids. It's not something you want for yourself. It's not, good in God's eyes or whatever. But you know what? It happens, and if my daughter or my friends' kids or anybody else out there ends up being a teen mom, I don't want them to look at I don't want to look at life as, oh, well, now I'm failing at life. I'm not going to be successful because I have a kid in high school. Like, no, I want to set an example. There have been teen moms who have successfully gotten through high school, have successfully gotten through college. I want to be one of those teen moms. I don't want to be I don't want to be the one that drops out of high school and goes on, 16 and pregnant or teen mom and stuff like that. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that lifestyle. I don't want to be looked at like that. No, I want to be a success. But anyways, let's talk about school in general. So, when I went back, it was really, really awkward. So, my first day was Tuesday. I went into guidance. I left guidance and went to my first class, which was American Cultures. I sat down, and within 20 minutes the class was over, because class is usually 42 minutes. So it was over, and that was fine. I went to my art class next, and so I walked in and I realized if my dad's aunt hadn't retired when she did, she would probably be my art teacher right now. But I walked into that class, and there was a couple students. There wasn't a lot. There was a couple students, and there was a lot of the life skills kids, which if you don't know what life skills is, it's the special education students that are like autistic or have Down syndrome or just things like that. It's those kids, and I really enjoy that because it's like, it's great that they put them in a class like that to interact with other kids, and those kids are so sweet and so kind. They're so great. But yeah, so that's what my art class looked like. Basically, the first day she just had me look up images for things that I wanted to do because we were making masks at the time. So like plaster, paper mache things. I did that in like 8th grade, I believe. We did that in 8th grade first, and then 9th grade we did paper mache. And then Jesus. But then my third period. So third period is called Mule Time, which is our school's like free period thing. Like you can go to a commons area, which is like, it's a bunch of tables and there's a vending machine, and it's just where a bunch of kids just kind of sit and hang out, study, talk, whatever. And then you can go to the gym, you can go to the caf and study, talk, hang out, eat food. Or you can go, the library. You can go to the library, or you can go to a teacher that you need help with or something like that. Like, so it's stuff like that. It's like a free period to do whatever you want to do. Yeah. And then my fourth period is my study hall. I have fourth period study hall every single day in the cafeteria. And after that I have multicultural foods. So that is a cooking class, and you cook food and learn about the different cultures and stuff, and their ways of cooking and stuff like that. So, dude, my hair is so strange. But anyways, so that's that. And then after that I have lunch. So there's first lunch, second lunch, and third lunch. I have first lunch. So first lunch is after 5th period. And from there, I go to my period 6-7 class. Or, no, it's 7-8. So if you're not in first lunch, you go right to 6th period. So I don't have 6th period. I just go from 5th period to 7-8. So my period 7-8 is my chemistry class. So chemistry, and then after that it's like, so after that is period 9-10. Don't ask me why they're put together. It's like that because of lunch, like lunches and stuff. So right after 6th period is lunch 2. Or right after, yeah, whatever. Anyways, so, basically, on days 1, I have chem lab. So I'd go from chemistry to chem lab, which is in the same classroom. So I'd be in there for like an hour, or like 2 hours, basically. That, on days 2 and 4, I have gym. And then 3 and 5, I have study hall. So today I had a study hall. So I have 2 study halls, basically, just depending on the day. My 4th period is every single day, and my 9-10 is every, like, 2 days or something like that. But, yeah. So from period 9-10, then it goes to period 11. Period 11 is my math class. And there's a lot of new kids in my math class. Like, a lot of kids that I've never met before are in my math. Like, so they obviously just came this year. And then the last period of the day is 12th period. So, I keep burping. So period 12 is my English. English right now is kind of easy. Like, I like it at the moment. I feel like English, like, this year was always easy. In the beginning of the year, I had a lot of fun with it. and I have a lot of fun with it now. But in the middle of the year, because I did cyber school, it was a lot. It was harder. We were doing things that I already did, so I was kind of slacking. And I mean, that's not why I was slacking. It was just because this whole ordeal of like turning things in and them not grading it on time and shit like that. So it was just a big old mess. So from there, the bell rings, and then we all go up to our lockers, get our stuff, and we leave the school. So yeah, it sounds like we have a really long day, and it sounds like 12 periods. Oh, that's a lot. Like, no, it's really not. It's just because of the way that the schedule is set up with like lunches and stuff. So, and then in the middle school, they have, I think, 8 periods total. Yeah, they have 8 periods, and that's only because they go homeroom, and they go second period, so their homeroom is counted as their first period. So it's second period, then third period, fourth period, fifth period, and then after third period is 7th grade's lunch. And then after fourth period, or no, I'm wrong, sorry. So after fourth period is 7th grade's lunch, after fifth period is 8th grade lunch, and then after 6th period is 9th grade lunch. And then they have 7, 8. So they have less just because they don't have as many electives and they don't have study halls. So they don't have a longer, wider schedule. And their classes are just a little bit shorter than ours. They're like 40 minutes. So they're less than our classes and stuff. And yeah, so the middle school is a lot different than the high school, and everybody thinks, oh no, it's the same. You take the same classes and stuff. Like, no, it's not. And it's not set up that way. Like, in the high school, they do their lunches 1, 2, and 3. In the middle school, they do it 7th, 8th, and 9th. Also, that's another thing. Our middle school is 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade. So a typical middle school is 6th grade through 8th grade, and high school is typically 9th through 12th, and then elementary is typically kindergarten through 5th. Well, our elementary school is K through 4, and then they go to the intermediate center, which is the CE Cole building over here, which is 5 and 6, and that's pretty much getting the kids ready for middle school. So they have 2 classes. Well, their one teacher is math and science, and the other one is social studies, English, and reading. So they have 2 classes, like 2 different teachers in different classrooms. So that's how that is set up. And then they have their like specials, basically is what they call them. So on like days 1, they'd have like, say, library and computer. On days like 2, they'd have just computer. Days 3, they'd have music. Day 4, they'd have art. Day 5, they'd have gym. And day 6, they'd have music. So it's kind of like that's how it's set up for the intermediate building. And then the middle school is 7th grade through 9th grade. So what they do with the freshmen is they count them as high schoolers. They treat them like high schoolers, but they're middle schoolers, if that makes sense. And then our high school is sophomores through seniors, and yeah, it's just weird, and it's only set up like that because of the fact that they added the intermediate building. So it's like, it's only a little bit different, just a little bit. Like every other school district is set up the typical K through 5, and then 6 through 8, and then 9 through 12. Like, that's how it's set up. But our school has 4 total schools. Yeah. But anyway, guys, this was just an update vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below some video ideas for the future, and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Also, I'm so sorry that I have not uploaded a video in like a week. It's just 'cause I haven't been able to think of something to film. But I've also been filming a weight loss journey sort of video thing because I am trying to lose weight. So that's going to be uploaded at the end of, like, probably the end of June, somewhere around there. So keep an eye out for that in June. Bye, you guys.